welcome everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, it's Minecraft with Monster to Mermaid, and this is Prasino. We are switching it up today. We are starting with Prasino, partly because Rosa Ouro needs some things from Prasino, and we're going to get them for Prasino right now. So let me turn around. I'm in the Druid Learning Center with their pet robin right there. That robin's been here all along. And we're going to go out. You can see their shoes right there. This is the Stonehenge. And the Stonehenge was lit up. It had torches all over, which made it seem like there was an event going on, but there isn't an event right now, and we would like to make this special. So the Stonehenge is actually going to be dark unless there is actually an event like Samhain, which is coming up next month. And when it does, we will light up the Stonehenge and have it look amazing. Also, while we were over here, we were checking on the builders who are building over here. There is a library going in. Oh, wow, that was quick, wasn't it? Is that going to be a thunderstorm? Oh my, we have a visitor. Whoa, let me get something right quick. Let me get a lead. Here it is. Let's get rid of our visitor for a minute, since it is pouring down rain and our visitor has gone underneath in order to be out of the rain. Has gone on the stage, but we're going to get the visitor right now and bring him out. I'm going to take her. I'm going to take her pretty far away. This is what we usually do with the bears. I could have this. Am I still holding her? Yes, I am. Okay, let's have the torch in my hand, in one hand. Oh, I heard that. That was actually, yeah, you're still coming. Come on. That was actually wolves. There are wolves in this area. And but there should be a cave somewhere in this area for this bear, or for the bears. I know there are wolves as well, but I don't see one. At any rate, I am leaving her here, and she can actually make a home for herself on this side. There is where we are, where those mystic groves are lit up, is the town of Prasino. And we're just taking that errant bear and walking him out away from the town. The Druids would do it, but I saw it first, so I am walking it away. And there we are. Okay, so now we are back. It is definitely raining. Let's go ahead and let's go up. So this is what it's going to be like now with the Stonehenge turned off. It's nice and scary. I like it like this. So we'll leave this for right now. I'm going back into town. Hi. Welcome. I'm going back into town. I want to go to sleep since it's pouring. We're just going to walk past the town hall, past the main hospital, past the university right here. The university library lights are on right there. This is Alamar's Fletchery right here. We're going past housing. Ava is right here. She has the bakery. This is Orion, who has the dye shop, and Marvin, who has the sugar farm, the downtown sugar farm. There is our florist right there, who is Lily, and May is our beekeeper right here. And then Eliza is one of the two in-town farmers. King is the other one. And then on the left is Angel and Sincere's Tavern. Let's go into the tavern entrance right here. And out of the rain. Most of the visitors are outside for some reason, so it's very quiet tonight in here. And over here in the restaurant section, it is very quiet and clean. It is very, very clean over here. So they must be ready for tomorrow, because it looks like it's closed. And let's come this way. Now, this tavern has suites for the people to stay in. These suites are all down here. And as a matter of fact, we have two of our druid firefighters staying here, recovering from their trip to New Manchester to help the villagers of Mr. Villager's town that he is an ambassador for. And then right over here, that's my suite. I'm going to go in right now. Whew, lots and lots of rain. We could turn on the light for a minute and just look around the room. This is the room that I have, and the suite at the taverna, the tavern. I'm going to turn off the light and go to bed. It is 11:30. And Vincentius Primus is not feeling well, so you might hear him coughing in the background. He has a touch of the flu, and it doesn't seem to be the corona, so it does seem that it is the flu. And he's had it, this is probably the second full day. Is this the second or the third full day? Second full day of it. So he still has the cough that he's still getting over, and like that. I'm sorry, Sincere. Good morning. So you might hear him coughing in the background. And there we go. But his fever is down, and he is on the mend, even though it doesn't sound like it. So he definitely is on the mend right now. And I don't know why I didn't get it, because he got it from me. I don't know why I didn't have more of a problem with it. But I only had a sore throat, and that's all I had. And I took something for it. I took elderberry syrup for it immediately, and but he did too, and he still it still blossomed for him. It is something else, which is unfortunate, because he did get it from me. It doesn't go out. So that's really sad. But it was kind of, I guess it was kind of a warning. Mackenzie, are you shopping? Hi, Mackenzie. What you doing?
Good day to ya.
What you doing? You are shopping. Okay, she's actually shopping, because she's one of the researchers across the way. Now, Fastrid is not tending his garden. Are you, Fastrid? I'm going to have Fastrid come inside. We still have a couple of people who end up outside, and I think it's just the furniture that causes them to do that.
Afternoon.
I bet it is. Do you have any food? He does. So he is fine. So we're going to leave him. I will have to go up and check with the restaurants and make sure that they have everything. Who is this who is, you see this? Zaf! Yasu Zaf, Yasu, how are you? Posise. We're going to come up here. There is someone standing outside. They're hiding. Maybe they didn't get their work done. Recall. So everyone is inside now. And they're having a meeting. Yeah. We cleared out some of the seating in here to make it easier for them, since we have a number of them and we wanted it to be okay. Who is this? This is Eliana. So, hi Zaf. It's nice to see you. It's a sunny Tuesday here, and I am starting in Prasino first, and we're going to go to the warehouse because Rosa Ouro needs milk, and we're going to have to get some milk for Rosa Ouro, see how much Prasino can afford to give them, and because they can't make butter anymore or cheese. And so we're going to come up here and let's look and see how much milk there is. So we still have 1,500 buckets. And those are the things. You just saw the tech news, iPhone 16 and PlayStation 5 Pro. Yeah, Vincentius was looking at the Apple announcement yesterday for the new iPhone, and unfortunately he's not feeling well, which probably dampened his enthusiasm for it. So each bucket is turning out to be equivalent to 1 bottle of milk. So all these buckets here, if we began to take them out, that's what we would have to do. We'd have to take all of them out and change them into bottles in order for them to be usable for what we need them for, and that is to make cheese and milk, cheese and butter and cheese. 2 types of cheese and butter. So we at least know that we have some. It looks like a lot of milk, but in some respects it almost isn't. It almost isn't. So it's going to take us a little bit to get it together, but we at least know that we could take 500. They have 1,000. We're going to take 500 of theirs. For Rosa Ouro. And today is 10 September. And we'll just put that's going to go to them. Yeah, lots and lots of things. So it's interesting that those 2 things announced on this at the same time, pretty much. So, Vincentius, what did you think of the 16, iPhone 16?
I want one.
He wants one. This is a good thing. What do you have right now?
I have 14.
You have a 14. Okay.
14 Pro Max.
A 14 Pro Max.
I'm going to get the 16 as soon as AT&T has it, which
They don't have it yet.
Nope.
As soon as AT&T has the 16, he will upgrade. So we just lost him. He just went downstairs. I think he's going to get some more tea. At least I hope so. Yeah. So he's not You can probably hear it in his voice. He's not really feeling well. But, yeah. I will tell him when he gets back up. Zav. But he came over to answer the question for you. And let's come here. All right, so we're going to get 500 milk from Prasino for Rosa Ouro. And Prasino is going to put it in bottles for Rosa Ouro before it comes over, and that is going to be Cresian's job. He's the dairy farmer. And I want to try and make it seem like back here that he has the ability to do that. Do you know that they are only level freaking 3s, these guys? How did this happen? What? Level 3s? Hold on. I'm actually going to have Postco stop working on what he's working on. Actually, Elise, when she's done, because she's right here. When Elise is done with the mechanic shop, she is going to bring those up to date. She's not here. She's over here. And let me just make sure that she's not waiting for something. What are you waiting for besides a decent meal? I'm going to cancel these and let her ask for them again. And let's come here. She does have hummus. She does have hummus. And the hummus is, let me see what level the hummus is for just a minute. It is make happy for sure. So hummus pita is one of the ones that really makes them happy. It's interesting that we have hummus pita because we don't have any chickpeas. That's what they're going to get. Ah, so for the milk, they're going to exchange chickpeas for the milk. Chickpeas, because they don't have any. We can't grow them here. They grow in a hot climate, hot, dry climate, and this is too muggy for chickpeas. We do have soybeans, and we could see how much soybean we have and have that go. He's back.
Yes.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Did you get something?
I remembered that I had water
in the fridge. Yeah, okay. Okay. Zaf said hi, by the way.
Hi, Zaf.
And did you hear that, Zaf? He said hi. Let's go up here because let's see how much soybeans they have. Because we might be trading soybeans also to for chickpeas. So why? So we have two types, but look what we've got. Look how much we have so far. So these soybeans are Vegan Delight. These soybeans are Pam's. But these soybeans are Minecolonies, and we have a good amount of them. Now these Pam's ones, we can actually make soy sauce. This soy milk is Pam's also, although we can make soy milk too. Oh, good, good. Kala. And, but we have 2,000. So we're going to give Rosa Ouro 1,000 soybeans because we have 2,400 here, and that's going to be good. The two towns are sharing things that they need. Now, do they need sand? Because if they need sand for glass, what we'll do is we'll have the milk be exchanged for glass, and the chickpeas be exchanged for soybeans. And soybeans, we're going to give them 1,000. Did I say 1,000 too? Okay. Yep. 1,000 soybeans. Let's do that. 1,000 of that in exchange for, let's look for sand. Let's see if they need sand. And they do. So see how little sand there is here? So 500, we're going to get 500. We should really get 1,000 sand for the milk. Okay, so that's what Rosa Ouro is going to trade. So Prasino is going to get 1,000 sand and 1,000. I think they can get 1,000 chickpeas. We'll see when we get there. But Rosa Ouro is going to get 500 milk, 1,000 soybeans, and that will work perfectly. So, and yeah, I think that's good. Okay, so one of the things that we decided this morning, decisions on Twitch, when I was streaming on Twitch this morning, is whether we were going to keep both of the balloons at the rock. So our builders are beginning to be finished with a lot of their projects. We already have 2 builders who are teaching, and those builders actually their shops have been, for instance, Emery's shop has been given off to, you're making a garden in your mind? Cool. We'll go to the garden in just a minute. I love this part here where this is the garden around the apiary, where the bees are. This is their garden right here. And something strange is going on. Do you see what I see? I don't see any bees. Hold on a second. You don't have any bees, do you? I don't hear them. I don't see them. What happened to them? A disease? What happened to the bees? Oh, the update got rid of the bees. How did that happen? Something about the update made the bees go away. Oh, that's curious. I just updated right before this to the latest, and it's like, where are the bees? Selection tool. Click on the beehives. It's saying that these are working beehives. Let me take them off and let me add them again, because something's wrong there. I know. So let's see what's wrong. We're going to bring them back and see if they come back. That might not be the way to get them. Are we actually not going to have any? Huh. Let me put this here. Let me make this go away. Wow. What did I just hear? Did I just hear something? What happened to the bees? Oh, that's fascinating. Oh, lucky for us. We have a bee trapped in one of the windows. Let's see if that bee goes back to the beehive. Do I have a second one, I wonder? Normally, they come and hide out here, and that bee did just that. Whoa. Now, I hope they're not expecting to come back here. Hopefully they will go to one of the hives. That is weird. Yay! Ah, yes. That is so strange, but I don't have a second bee. And I don't have a second bee. I have some nests, but I don't know. Let me see if there's a nest over here that I can say that these bees are from. That is Begga up on top of her roof. She is doing something, probably doing something with the lawn up on top of they have living rooftops. Now normally Jace has some birches that have some, but not right now. Okay. So right now we have a single bee. When we had a huge colony of them, it's almost like we got hit with the same kind of disease or something that hit the earth bees. 'Cause where are they? Wow. I'm gonna have to check Rosa Ouro and make sure the same thing didn't happen there. And if it did, we're in trouble in Rosa Ouro because they actually do not have, we might have to import some from, but right now we have at least that one. I think we have to have more than one in order to get more bees. I think we have to have more than one, but we'll see. Yeah, you're right, Zaf, a bug. It's a bug, all right. Goodness. All right. I think that's the same one. So there's one right there. Hold on. Is there one over here? No, it's the same one. Okay. What an odd thing to happen. That's very odd. Yeah, I updated to the latest one, and I skipped over the others. There was some indication that one of the others had something that wasn't working, and so I'm all the way up into the 60s. I was in the 40s, and then the 50s. Actually, I was in the 30s. There was something with the 40s, so I waited for 50, and when 50 came out, there was something wrong, and so we went right to the 60s with the latest update. So if there's something going on for you with your Minecolonies, update, because this is the latest update, and the only thing that I can see is we don't have any bees, but everything else seems to be working really nicely, and I like that. So remember, we were going to look at, I can't update Cresium and Trey because these are not level, these are only level 3s. So we'll have to wait until Elise is done in order to update those. Who's that? That's Trey right now. King is in his barn, and Eliza is in her field right here. So they're working, and Marvin's in his field. Let's go for a second. I want to go back to Anahi and Kasim and see how they're doing. I'm looking at a little crowd of, yep, I see you guys, a little crowd of couriers there. And we should have enough milk here, more than enough milk for cheese and that. This is Finley right here. Hi, Finley. I see you. And this is Sincere. So let me see what Sincere is making and why he isn't making anything. So here's the same thing. There's feta. Is there any cheddar? I don't see any cheddar. And look at this, 64 empty bottles. Why is he not getting any crafting? And that apparently isn't enough milk. It shows that he's supposed to be getting milk. I don't think it's enough. Let's do it this way. Let's do four 64s of milk. And we want the large milk bucket. No, the large, there it is, large milk bottle. Let's select those. Let's add something for a minute. Let's add, let me look at bowls. There's only 2. I'm actually going to add 4. Add 4 stacks of bowls. Just to make sure that we have enough, BOWL. And there it is, and there it is. So we have 2 potatoes, 2 of those. He's getting wheat. Doesn't have a lot. And we are getting rice, and he's not using it. So let's come here. Let's come to minimum stock again. Let's do 2 of rice. Did I already have 2? 4. Should I do 4 of rice? 4. Wait. That's X. Let's add and let's see what's happening for a sec. Hold on. Okay, let's get 4 rices. We grow rice. So the Minecolonies rice, getting 4 of those is not a lot. Yes, that says 64. So 4 times 64 of those. So let's look at this. So we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. We'd still have all this room. Plus we have, I believe, 1 upstairs, but let me check and see if there was a rack. There was not. So that rack is all there is here. And this. So there can be stuff in here. And he's making stuffed pita. And yep, we're still trying to work out what he has and what he's making. He has a ton of eggplant, so he should be making dolma. And let me look at the recipe for a second. Crafting. Let's look at the dolma restaurant recipe. It needs feta cheese, and cheese is the problem. All right, it's the cheese. And should I actually make the cheeses? Gosh, I think I might have to. Should I make it that he has? Nah. Let him make them. Since he's supposed to make them, it's the milk that he needs, and we gave him the milk. So let's take these bottles that I have on me over to Cresium, and I'm going to go the back way. So that means coming through this building and going up the stairs here and going to the special door we put right here because of the location of this building. And we can come down here. I'm going to carry a lantern so that we can see. because it's nighttime. We're going to come down these stairs, picking up eggs, and then we're going to go over to Cresium right here, and we're going to give him these bottles. I want to see, we don't have any sand left. He's got 26. He's probably asking for bottles, and we don't have any sand. Ooh, is 1,000 going to be enough? 1,000 might be enough. We'll have to see. We might need more than 1,000 because of the bottles. Now the bottles are recyclable. The bottles actually can be recycled between the two. And when we go to the warehouse, let me see for a second. I'm going to look at bottles. And we'll check. I don't know why this happens, Zaf. Whenever you're here, I end up doing this kind of stuff. But hold on for a second. Let me come here. Let me look at bottles. And we have 12. We have 15 in, and we have just 12 bottles. We are actually out of bottles. We have 81 bottles of water. I could empty those and get the glass back. Mr. Villager! Welcome, Mr. Villager. Hello. And maybe see about getting some more, but that's just a stopgap measure for the fact that we do not have enough sand. So that was the thing. Oi! To the bem! To the bem. Well, I'm to the bem. Vincentius Primus is not to the bem. He's not to the bem. Now, he's now to the bem. He is infirmi. He is. Okay, so let's see here. When you think of a better garden idea, you'll send it to me. You want to add some ruins also? Ooh, please. Please, absolutely. I would love that, Zaf. I absolutely would. I would love that. All right, and okay, so Mr. Villager, what happened to your people? What happened to the people of New Manchester who went after who were trying to find the missing people? The last time I heard, they had gone to a cold cave and it was empty and they were moving on from there. And that's the last I've heard from your people and from you about your people. And the last I heard from my people also is about that. And hold on for a second. And yeah, the deep crater, the cold river and the deep crater were the last ones. And so so I am interested in knowing what happened to our people, what happened to your people, and what happened to my people. I'm probably going to hear from in a little bit. So this is what Dondanas is working on, that little house back there. And Postco is working on this right here. And I'm going to check on Dondanas for just a moment. And Piers is working. Piers is the only one of the rock. The rock only has one builder now, and that's Piers. Valerie is lecturing, and Emery came back to town and is lecturing. So both of them are teaching, and Piers is now the working builder. And let's come here for a second. And speaking of Piers, he is outside of his shop doing that thing. So that has returned. That seemed like that had gone away for a minute, but now it's returned. Let's recall him so that he's in the shop.
What is it?
What do you want? Dark oak button. It would be a button. So we're going to go around the corner to our mechanic, Chanel, and we're going to have her make it because it's for Piers, and she is right here. So we're going to take this stair up, and we'll see what is happening. And we'll see if there's any news. I think that this is the time when Mr. Villager actually has something to do. So I think he might just be popping in right quick, but he might not be able to stay, Zaf. And let's look here. Manage. Custom recipes. Nope. This is a dark oak button. So let's come to buttons. TTON. There's a spruce. I'm just going to give her the recipe so that I don't have to think about it. So there's that. And hello, firefighters. Here's a set of firefighters coming up. It's Braylon, Jaylee. Who's that back there? I don't know who the other ones are just by looking right now, but we have a good stack. And they're checking things out. And here she comes. That was, I just passed Chanel. They were waiting for Chanel to come up. And there's Fuji. And that's what they were doing. They were waiting for Chanel, and she came up. Fuji is a town druid. Actually, Gandolphus and Kiara are the rock druids. Right now, I'm looking at something right there, but that's okay. It's Case. I'm just trying to make sure that no one's stuck somewhere. And that's good. Okay, let's go back into town for a minute. There's Lila's station there. This grouping that you see right here, that is couriers right there. Those are couriers waiting to do something. And hopefully they're going to get what he needs, what Piers needs, and give it to him. This morning we had Garrett stop working because Garrett is actually, this is what he looks like. So his clothing, his armor is in the yellow. His sword is okay. I think I would just go ahead. Look how little food he has. His pickaxe is okay, but the axe is okay, but the pickaxe is not. We're going to take those things off of him right now. And there he is. Hi. Yes, it is. It is a fine afternoon indeed. So let's take these pieces off. Take this, take these. He has food, which is interesting. I don't like when the flint and steel is used that much. I think we actually need to give him a new one. And let's see what he's got. He still has some of those. He doesn't have enough food. 64, he has enough of those. Ladders. Let's see if he has enough ladders. What did he get from this last trip? From this last trip, he got meat. That's what I'm looking for. The rotten flesh. He's got gravel, soul sand, and soil. Ancient debris. He actually got some. Whoa. Blackstone and warpstone at the salt. This is good. And he met up with 6 zombified piglins and 2 blazes. He actually ran into blazes, but he did not get a blaze rod from it or any blaze material. Magma, but he did not get any magma cubes from that. And the hoglin, of course, is where he's getting the meat from. So let me go through and let's see if I can find where the rest of this stuff is. It's probably over here. I don't want him doing anything with that. He's picked up some eggs. He has fresh ones of these. He has a fresh pickaxe. He has a fresh suit. Yay! Okay, so this is what we'll do. We'll take the things that we took off of him and I'm going to put them into my my bag for a minute. I've got a lot of stuff on me. I keep thinking I'm going to design, going to decorate or something like that, and then I end up not doing it because I get caught up in doing stuff like these. So we want 64, want a new of these, a new one of those. Let's give him a backup for that, and I need 64 ladder. He actually doesn't need this over there. And let's these are all together, so he's got a decent amount. Do I have a helmet? I have everything. Okay. Nether is dimension and Minecraft is a realm. Yes. That is curious, isn't it? That is indeed. Okay, standing right here. So what we're going to do, he has enough food, I think, but we're going to actually put the clothes on him in order to make sure that he's going to have them. There he goes. And then we're going to give him these pieces right here. So you see he has an extra one of those. And now I need to go in and get him the one thing he doesn't have here on right now, and that is torches. And did he have cobble? And we're gonna make sure that he has these 3 extra sandwiches on him. It's too late in the night, isn't it? Let's see what time of day it is. Yep, he's gone home, so we'll have to wait. So since we have to wait, what time is it? Yeah, there's no question, Zaf, that Mr. Villager was just popping in because he would love to be here, but he's got work to do. He's got stuff to do, important stuff, and I'm glad that he's doing it. We're going to go into town and get the armor repaired since we're Braylon. Let me see what happens here. We were having trouble here with them, and let's see what happens. I'm going to open that door. They want to use the center, don't they? Ah, guys, okay, fine. I'll fix it for you. Let's have them use the center. I'm going to trade this. So we're going to take this door here and take it away, and this door and take it away. We're going to put a door right here. Let's bring this glass down, and we're going to put it right here. So I need this glass to be attached here. I think that's correct. And there, Was I standing in the wrong place to attach that? I might have to fix this. Hold on. Yes, I do. Hold on. Those are attaching, not attaching to the outside piece. That one's attached. And let's attach this one to the wall right here. I can't tell. Nope. Nope. Can I get it if I do? Nope. It's attaching to the wrong part. Let's do it from the inside. I wonder if that was it all along. There we go. Did that attach to the right place? I think it did. No, they're not right. Okay. They should be, that should be right there. Which means that these are all, and this one should be right here where the door is. And this door is going to have to open the other way. Let's have the door open this way. Yes. Okay, and this one on the outside goes away, and this one, is there one on the outside there? Hold on. It doesn't look like there's one. Hold on, I'm going to sleep. Let's go to sleep. Uh-oh, I've got the zoomies. That's what I'm calling it now. A fish with the zoomies. That's what I'm calling it, the zoomies. Okay, and this is nice. Let's come over here. Let's come down. This is now where Piers is working out of. Piers, not Pierce. And I need a blanket. It's a little chilly down here, so I'm going to bring a blanket down to use, and here we go. So let's go to sleep. That is a curious thing, that it is, the nether is a dimension, so the nether is actually a different dimension, and Minecraft is a realm. Is a realm. That is a most interesting thing to observe. Yeah. All right. So let's do a couple things. Let's come here. I want to see how this door is working. Now that door seems to be working much better. Is that door going to close? Didn't he open it? I thought he did. Okay. So we had a thing where they weren't going out the door. So we added a little ledge there to discourage them from coming up the stairs and going this way, so that they would come up and go this way. I think it's working. I don't have anyone stuck there. And I did actually have people in a loop going around and around and around in there. So I think those two fixes made that okay. And yeah, we did completely change the front of this building, and we're on the way to changing the entire building. But we've gotten interrupted by things like what we're doing now. Let's go back to Garrett. Since I'm holding Garrett's stuff, we never did get to town. Isn't that interesting? I'm going to go back. Hi. I love that. She said, how are you? I'm good. And let's come here. And let's come down. Now it's interesting that I'm in the warehouse. Let's come over here, and let's come here, and we can call him if he doesn't come in just a minute. But yeah, let's call him. Recall, and there he is.
Great to see you.
Great to see you. And let's come here. He's about to go away. Look what he's done. He's put all the stuff away. And this is why you got to get him when you get him, because look, he put all that stuff away. So, and he didn't put it here. So we're going to have to go to the warehouse and get it. And this is what happens. And if I know he's probably supposed to get it himself, but I'm not taking that chance. I've had too many. I've lost 2 of these. I'm not losing anymore. So I have a cobblestone, I have ladders, I have torches, I have flint and steel. I think he put the sword away, but we'll check. He has the other pieces, and let's go back. That's him right there. Can I get him? Yes. And let's put these on. Sure enough, look what he's done. So the pickaxe is gone again. And you go, why is he taking them off? Where'd it go? I thought he had more than one pickaxe. It's probably in this other area right here. No, it's not. All right, we're going to call him and load him up, and then we're going to send him out. So here's the expedition log so we can see what he normally has on. And let's recall him and quickly get him.
Isn't it?
I don't know, you tell me. You tell me what's going on here, guy. Tell me what it is. So he has an axe, he has a shovel, he has a pickaxe, he has 2 swords, a ceremonial one, then he has food, and he has pottage, and he has 3 more of those added. He has fish. I think that's enough. And we're going to go here. We're going to unpause him, and he should go right into the nether. And there he goes, because he's already loaded up. And that's the thing that you have to be careful of, that he's going to go right into the nether if you press that button. And that was him going into the nether just then, which is really cool. Okay, so we've got lots of maneuvers going on recently, and I still don't have any word from Mr. Villager. So I think I'm going to have to bring my firefighters back. We're going to have to send word through the Druid network for the firefighters to come back. And we'll see. There he is. Hi, there he is. Okay, so there doesn't, I'm not sure. Hold on for a second. Let me come here. No, I don't need to do that. Hold on. Escape. And let's look. And there we are. Okay. All right. How much? We still have a little bit of time to do some work here. And so we'll check and see. And for now, yep, I think that we are going to have Mr. Villager. I think I'm going to recall the firefighters, unless they're your people know that the firefighters are shadowing them, right? Or sort of not traveling with them, but traveling in an area where if something happened, they could help with defense. Your people might not know that. Let me come down here and see if she put this back. She didn't put this back yet. She might be mad because I keep taking this away, because they keep getting stuck under it. It's something weird in the level 4 to 5 where there is a piece that they can walk under, but they can't actually walk under it. And so they're getting stuck under the slab when it's there. So we'll have to watch that. Is he? And there's that as well. So I might be able to just move him without getting him to... Mario, you're going to... Okay, so let's go inside and let's get him off of those. And I can't do anything about them. I can't do anything about the... isn't this? This is actually pretty cool. Let's recall him. I can't take those away because if I do, she's just gonna put them back because she's building the building. So I can't do anything. So every time he goes out over there, I just have to make sure that I get him again and stop him from doing that. Okay, Brian the girl is there, Yisrael is there, and there is Mario right now. And let us continue for just a second. I'm going to go up and see if anything's wrong here. Now, this is an interesting thing. So here, I'm not having trouble, the trouble that I'm having in Rosa Ouro with the restaurants. And I think it's because the, yep, see, it's just Tucker waiting. There isn't any food for Tucker here. I think he's in the level 5 house and he needs, yeah, see all the level 5 food is gone, although I don't know why he is not getting pottage. He has pottage, he doesn't want it. He wants something...
Hey, this looks fantastic. What's next?
Yep, that's exactly it. So he's not gonna starve, but he's just gonna stay here and talk to Melanie instead of being, that's not Melanie. That's Mercy. Wait, is that Melanie? Yes, that is Melanie. Talk to Melanie instead of Rosa Ouro's Melanie is a doctor. And there's Ember right here. And it looks like, sure enough, she's got all sorts of things over here. So she is definitely serving food that nobody wants. Nobody's touching this food. Well, they are touching the sushi, which is good. They are doing the pottage. And she's got a ton. She's got a ton of it. So, yeah, so there is that restaurant. And we'll check. So, that's Kaya still. Kaya doesn't like wearing a chest plate for some reason, or she's waiting for a specially built one because she doesn't have one on. And there's everyone there, and they're waiting to, bless you, and they're waiting for things. And let's see, so it's good. Vincentius Primus is asleep again, and that is very good. But he has been doing a lot of sleeping in the last 2 days. It's just in, just have to be careful that he's not sleeping so long that he gets dehydrated and that kind of thing. So I'm checking on that. Everyone's going home. You can see couriers. You can see Anahi. Where's she going? Anahi, where are you going? Are you going to visit someone? Are you still living down here? I thought I had all of you go away. This is interesting. Kasem is here. They were supposed to return to the, I don't think they claimed themselves. I don't think they claimed each other. I really don't think they did. Can I get Kasem to, I just got him a minute ago. I know it is. Let's look. Yeah, see, he's not saying that Anahi is his partner, so their time together is actually over. As far as living as a couple, obviously they don't want to be, because they're not sleeping together. Let me look here. Begga, why aren't you in bed here? You're sleeping, but you're not. There are four people here. Are there not actually enough beds? Okay, she's sleeping. There's one bed here, one here. Those beds are working. Let me come upstairs and see if maybe something happened to the bed. It has a pig on it. You don't want the pig room. Oh, okay. And Adeline is here. Adeline, what is this? Why is this here? Hold on. Let's make that go away. Why do you have that piece of construction in there? Let's get Begga. Oh, that's right. This is Begga and Tessa's house right here. They actually are a couple. Manage housing, and let's unassign them. And let's find Tessa. There's Tessa. And let's find Begga, and there's Begga. And they're going to be here. That bed's going to come out in the morning. There aren't any kids here right now, so the love seat that turns into a bed is going to go away. Let's come over to here and let's see how many people are here. We're going to put Anahi and Kasem here for the time being so that they are in this apartment building right here. And I think that leaves only 2 people here, but let me check and see. It might leave 3 people. Adeline and Leona are the only ones here. Now, okay, so it is leaving only 2 people for right now, and that's fine. When we have more children, we'll see what happens. Hi, Benedict. Benedict is one of the town druids, one of the townies. And there we are. All right. Okay. So I'm going to go up to the rock, and we're going to recall the druids who went to Mr. Villager's village. We're going to recall them and bring them back. And that's going to be good. Hello, good morning. Who are you? Eve. She's a kid. This is her first trip somewhere. The university, when they're in university, they do make trips. Now we can, it looks like we can get honey. We just aren't going to get any more bees for right now. So we'll have to check on that. And she's not feeling well. You need compost? Wait, why are you so hungry? Hold on. Why are you so hungry? Wait, come back here.
'Tis a fine day.
Yeah, I know. Let me see what she has. No, she's just starving. Okay. Hopefully she's going to go and get food right now. Let's come here. Let's close this. What happened to the compost? Why we don't have... Why she's not getting a delivery of it. She actually has... That's interesting. So maybe there is something going on with the update. Let's look at inventory. There's nothing. Let's look here. She's got flowers. Let's go to plantables, minimum stock, compost. It's sitting right there. She's supposed to have 4. We'll see how much is in the warehouse. And we'll see what's going on. Interesting. So some of those things weren't happening. So we'll have to find out what's going on. I see, you see those white marks there? Those are all the couriers. Just in a pile right here. So, hi. Let's do this. Let's look. And she doesn't have anything. And I'm going to go inside this way. We're going to see how much compost there is and what's going on with Alejandro, who is our environmentalist, our specialist on the keeping the environment healthy. Compost, COMP. And we have 4,900. Why is she not getting any? Okay, so I do know. Back. So it is working. So when I come back into the game, I do have to get all the people to re-ask for everything. So let me find her. I think she went up to get food. I'm going to do this with everyone that I see who's asking for something, to get them to re-ask for everything again. Because that's happening. Wait. Alejandro, I have the zoomies. Hold on. Okay. Let's come here. Let's look.
I'll take care of it.
You will, I know. And he doesn't have anything. Let's do that again.
Is there a problem?
He's requesting cancel. And let him ask for that stuff again. Let's come up here. What else is there to do? What else is there to do? So she didn't come here to get food. Because Melanie is here, or she came and got food and she's on her way back. We'll check. This is a visitor, otherwise their name would show. Let's come over here. What do you need? What are you requesting? Cancel. And Trey, what are you requesting?
What's it today then?
What are you requesting? Requesting cancel. Okay, let's see if that helps. Because what's going on? Why aren't they doing anything?
Need something?
Skip the chit chat. Let's request cancel. Let me do a force pickup. Come along shortly. Let's come here. Let's do unable to process. Where is she? Where's Eliza? There she is.
I'm waiting for something.
I know you're waiting. Let's cancel, and now let's force the pickup. And a courier will be along shortly. Has anyone moved from that little grouping there? No. Well, here we go again. While she's going, He's going. They're going. A king working in a farm. What a curious thing. It is, actually. It is. It most definitely is. Okay, so let's go up to the, let's go up to the rock. We're going to go up to, we have enough time to go up to the leads, the lead team, and get and recall all of the firefighters back to town. And here we go. Who is that? That's Fabjord. Fabjord, what are you doing? What are you doing, Fabjord? I just have to make sure that she's not stuck, because I haven't seen her walking around. So we'll do that. And let's continue. And there she is. See, she doesn't like, Kiara doesn't like, I know it's Kiara. She doesn't like the chest plates. She doesn't like any of them. So she's not wearing one. Here we go. Let's go up. We're going to go all the way up to the Zeppelin. We're going to take the shortcut. We're cutting here. We're going to go around the corner through Kiara's guard tower, her druid tower, past this balloon. This is the balloon that's going to go away. And we're coming over here, and this is a shortcut if we take it. We can take this shortcut, follow them all up. And there is, in fact, Eliana. That's Eliana right there. So they are back, and we just need to get them to report in.
I'm finally done for today.
And so we'll come down here, and we see, who is this right here? Who's this?
What can I do for you?
That's Rhett. Rhett's okay. Rhett doesn't, oh, there's the rest of the team. Okay, so Rhett's okay. Here they are, right here. We're gonna have them report in. We need druids, and Ayla, Ren, they're the two with the least experience, and then Eliana, Isolda, and Wyatt. And that means that that full team is back. Mixasa, salut Mixasa, salut. Nice to see you again. Hello, hello. And so now and there they come. So there's Isolda. She's the first one back. I'm going to call Rhett's team. They keep going over there, and Rhett's not coming back with them. I think that's what they're checking. Why Rhett isn't coming back. Let's recall all of them for a minute. And there they are. Did Rhett come back? Yes, there he is. And look at here. So we have Isolda, and Eliana is already back in uniform.
I have worked enough for today.
And they're just going to go out. Isolda is going to wait. She's her armor was damaged on the trip, and so she's actually getting some more. She is getting her armor fixed. We have someone here who's missing, so let's manage the druids here. We should have 5 druids, and we do. So Hayden did come back. Hayden is back. That's a good question, Mr. Villager. How is Matlam doing? Haven't asked that in a while. Okay,
some bad weather we're having today.
Yes, it is. It is bad weather indeed. Okay, so there goes a team. There's Marlin going down behind his team. And there they all are. And here comes Bennett. And so there we have it. So there we are. They're back. Is there some place that I can go here easily? Yeah, there is. Let me go down the ladder. We'll go down the ladder and go to... He's fine? Good. Good. We are happy to hear that. We are happy to hear that. Kala. Okay. So I've got, wait. I just saw her, but she's going up to her place. Okay. So I'm not going to sleep. What I'm going to do is go back to the stairwell. What do I have on me? I have all this stuff that I was using for that apartment building, but I am not going to work on it right now. I'm going to go back into town for a minute. And I'm going to, there's another person without their armor, full armor on, but I think that is one of the druids returning from the trip. And we'll see. And there we go. There's Fuji. Fuji is one of the town. And here comes a group of firefighters right now. All coming in, and we're going to quickly run back into town. We're going to go to Alejandro's shop, and we're going to fix the pieces that were damaged in the nether, and we're going to get those pieces back. Are you stuck? Sure enough. So let's come here first and let's get Mario unstuck from here. Should I report it? I mean, you would think, but maybe no one's actually making medieval right now up to a level 5. Let's recall him. So they don't actually know, and I would have to submit a GitHub to about the bug maybe. Because I know what's going to happen. They're going to tell me that the designer has to fix it or something. I don't know. But they are absolutely getting stuck on that trapdoor, and are just yeah. That's where they spend their time, unless I see them and get to them. So I might have to report that one. I might have to, it might be one of those things where no one is doing medieval spruce mechanic, and so there's no way for them to know that that isn't working. So let's come up here. We're going to corral right here. What? Oh my gosh, all the colonists are tucked into bed. When was the last time we saw that? Good gracious, that's excellent. Okay, so everyone's going to get a good night's sleep. Let's come here. We've got this, and we've got diamonds. And isn't that wild? That is crazy. These aren't mine. These belong to those definitely belong to Garrett. So let's take Garrett's stuff right here. That can't be repaired, so we'll have to put it. I've got another set here. It must be Garrett's also. Look. See, I have the Fortune 3 and those things there. That's interesting. I'm going to put all of these back. But for right now, let's come over to here. And we're going to put in some iron, and we're going to repair all of the armor right here. And there we go. So the armor is repaired. Let's repair the diamond pick right here. And that takes care of that. And then right over here where we are, let's put this back. So we have this mount. Let's come to here to the recycler, and let's recycle this piece. And whoops, let's put that there, recycle it, take all, and we've got some iron. When we get enough of them, we'll make an ingot and stuff. Yeah, isn't that wild? You get happy to know that the old Prasino logistics system still has turned better to run on it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it seems to be. I mean, even though the couriers seem to be doing something weird, it does seem to be working. We're going to go to Garrett. We're going to go to the back with all this stuff to the nether miner, and we're going to give him all of this. Now it seems like another miner can make maybe like 2 trips or something on their stuff, what they have available. I don't see them changing their stuff by themselves, and that's the thing. That's the reason why you have to stay on top of them, because they're not. Who's this in the tree? Ah, there they are. Oh, it's Fabjord. Okay, good. She is working now. And there is probably Fuji or Benedict going back into town. I just love this change that we've made here. I actually like the way this looks. And this is going to be fun. I made the mistake, and I won't do that again, of removing the insides of these apartments before I worked on them. So they're essentially living in empty apartments right now. And that's something I did want to work on. But we are about a minute away from going to Rosa Ouro. You wonder how long it'll stay that way? Yeah, I know what you mean. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So here we go. Let's put all of this right here. That belongs to him, and these torches belong to him. Let's come to here, and let's take these pieces. These are his, and they belong to him. These belong to the dead, and this belongs down here with this stuff. And this is going back to the skeletons, and that takes care of the stuff that's here. Let's come here. Let's put these here. Let's come over to here. Has he come back yet? He has. Look, he's come back. He has a completely different set of things that he got, including leather this time. Whoa. Your bet is that if we have one new residence, we won't see this message again for a long time for some reason. One new residence. Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, I think that that sounds like an interesting thing, the connection to that. I think you are correct. They are not What am I looking for that's not here? So if it's not here, where is it? Okay, let's go back in. I love those doors. I love that. I love the shulker pet. There's a shulker pet in here. There it is. There's a shulker pet. Let's see if we can find... Does he have it on him? He must still have it on him. Is he still there? He might still be there. No, it says expedition complete. They picked it up already. That's probably what happened. I think I'm going to have to pause him. Look how little food he has. There's no food. We're going to pause him, and that's what we're going to do, and then we're going over to Rosa Ouro. Manage workers, and we're going to pause him. He doesn't have any food. I'm not sending him to the Nether without any food. I know that he had some on him. I don't know if it's enough, and I would have to wait and see that. He does have a flint and steel. He does have an extra helmet and some extra things there. I don't know that there's any cobble, so we'll check on that. So here we are. It's 6 o'clock in the morning, and it's pouring rain here. Let's see what it's like in Rosa Ouro. Let's see what's happening there. So that's the decision we made this morning for Prasino, that we're going to take down the balloon that Keanu sent. We're going to send that balloon on to someone else. And so that balloon is going to come away. We're actually going to dismantle it. When you go away, if Prasino needs, maybe in the future, we will settle a small logistics district on Prasino's edges just for guarantee things keep running without me needing to worry. Logistics district? What does that mean? Single player, let's come here. Prasino's fine. It's Rosa Ouro that has the problem. Rosa Ouro is the one where I am going to have to put a new cookery in. Rosa Ouro's cookery is not really keeping up with the number of restaurants. And so this is the new experiment that we're going to do today. We're actually going to put in a second cookery. And this morning we were looking at cookeries, and we have decided specifically on the cookery that belongs to the cavern style. There are 3 different cavern styles, but only 2 of them have cookeries. And one of them is the alternative, and one of them is the default. So we're going to do the alternative cookery. How large is the problem? That 3 restaurants didn't have enough food. It's that large. 3 restaurants didn't have enough food. So that's even with the cod that we exchanged for. They don't want some of them don't want cod, and that's the problem. So I think it's raining in the lush, and that's why it's so dark, because it is 5, but it just looks much darker than usual. It probably means it's raining there. 3 restaurants without enough food, but when this restaurant doesn't get enough food, we start having logistics problems. We start having builders who aren't working and the like. Sure enough, it is raining in the lush. And so this morning we had like maybe 10 people waiting for food here. And so this is one of these things where it's like, okay, we're actually going to have to build another cookery. So we're right in the middle. You see that we can see Peyton is working from here. We can see, I think we could see Nakiasha, but I was over in that area, and Keanu, but almost everyone is working from right here. So that means, and a lot of people come here, so that means that this is the one. I opened that, didn't I? Yeah. This is where I need to put it. So I've decided that there is this spot right behind the pottery store, right in front of or next to, I'm going to have to put, are we running? Yes, we've got the zoomies. Right in front, let me put one of these here. Let me bring one of these over because this is now going to be pretty permanent. There's one here and one here. I might take this away. We'll see. I kind of like it. But see this empty wall right here? This is where we're going to put it. And let's go like this. Let's switch to Cavern. And we're going to do an alternative. Accept some assistance. Maybe I need a considerable supply of food from you guys just to keep things running. They won't eat it. They actually won't eat it. They actually need Minecolonies food. So you could send me fish, you could send me potatoes or carrots. I've got all that. It's the Minecolonies food that is the thing that's going on. And that means that we need to do something about a cookery. I appreciate that, Mr. Villager. I appreciate your help. But to try and help the kitchens supplying, we can only have one cookery, one person working in the cookery. And yeah, that's where we're at right now. So there is an alternative cookery right here, and this is what it looks like. And let's show the level 5 for a second. Level 5. I want to see if we can fit it here. So there it is. This isn't back far enough. I need to get it out of that apartment building. So the apartment building is there. See, it's still inside the apartment right there. So let me move that back. Let me move it back one more this way. There we go. All right, let me come into this apartment and make sure that it's not in the room. It still is. See that right there? That's it. So let's move this back one more this way. Now it's out. So that is not interfering there. Aha. And I just did the thing that they do. So we're going to go out this door and we'll just leave that. Let's just leave it for a second. So now here it's too far this way. So we can see it right there. See it peeking through there? So now I think that is back far enough. This is a level 5. We don't want to take away that part. So it has to come all the way back to here. That's perfect. Now let's see how far it goes this way. I don't think we have anything to worry about. These two buildings were the two that we had to worry about. So let's see where the door is now that we've done this. So let me let's dig in and let's see if we can find the door. I'm going to put a light down so that you can see what I'm doing in the middle of the night in the rain. We're going to open this up until we start seeing the actual building that we're going to build. Do we have a level 5? Let's make sure this is a level 5. There it is, and let's continue. Let's continue for a moment and see if we have enough of a doorway. There we go. See how this is the door right here. perfect on that side. Now the other part of this door is going to be way back here. And we're not going to be able to, oops, we're not back far enough. We are back far enough. I took that away and I shouldn't have. Okay. We need to be right here. There's the other part of the doorway right there. And now let's go through right in this spot here. See where all this is out in the open here? I want to be able to have enough room right here that they can walk around this part right here. I want them to be able to walk around, and I haven't got to the hut block yet. There's the hut block right there, the cookery against this wall right here. Okay, good. That's just terracotta. So that's fine. 3, 4, 5. I'm just looking to see if it's going to fit there. And there it is. All right, we're going to put this here. And we're going to have them build it. So we're going to try that. You have food, you have plenty of, but not all that variety. The only option that you see is pushing it forcing it down their throats. Yeah, that doesn't work. Assign a builder. Okay, so this part right here is the wall. Let me get another lantern for a second. Let's put it here. They're going to take it away anyway. Let's take this part of the wall that I took away that comes all the way to here. This is going to be here. This orange section right here. This apartment is not going to be able to go that far back like some of the others might be able to. This one isn't going to do that. It's going to only be able to go back that one part right there. And so we'll probably just put some kind of stuff there. Now, because this is cavern, it's meant to be underground, and it is what is going to be worked on. So I'm going to leave that one. We're going to take this one away, and we're going to have to do this thing. So Keanu is working on the mystic site. Oh, the rain. Let's go to sleep. I'm getting, did you see that? I got a beach ball. Let's go to sleep. Did I build it? Yes, I did. Let's go to sleep. The rain just stopped. The rain just stopped. We're gonna go to sleep anyway. So we're gonna come here. We're in the saloon and we're going to sleep. Yes, I think that would be it. Throats is THROATS. And let's come here. And let's see. But I knew that's what you meant. And it's morning. So this is who we have. We have Nakayasha, who's working on the little farmhouse. But we have enough people there. Hold on for a second. Let me look at it. I think I might pull Nakayasha off of this and give her an important project. And Nova is going into work right now. We can see Nova went into work, so we'll see what happens. Nakayasha is building over here. And if this is for 3 people, I think we have 3 people living here right now. She's bringing it up to the level 4 I'm going to check and see how far away she is from completing this, so that we have 4 beds here. And we'll come down so we can actually have 4 people live there when she's done. She's supposed to work on this. This is only a level 2, but so she's got a lot of stuff to do. She and Lila actually have a decent amount of stuff to do here. I'm not pulling Lila off of what she's doing because Lila's actually working on the bakery, which got somehow left behind, and we absolutely want it. Let's come here and let's see what percentage of this she has done.
Good day to you.
Hi. What's she asking for? Let's make these go away for a minute, and let's come here and let's look and see what the percentage. She is working on the residence, and then you're building a courier. We'll have to cancel the courier for right now. Let's come to here and let's see with the residence how much she has to do. Still, she's only done 3%. We're stopping her for right now. Cancel the residence. 3 people are living there and they are housed. We are starving and we need Nakayasha to work on something more important. So we're going to come through here. This is going to be her commute. Whoops. Except I have the zoomies. This is going to be her commute. She's going to come up through here. She's going to go to here. She's probably going to go out and around here. Let's have her go through here like this. And yeah, Lila's right here, but Lila's working on something. And there it is, right here. So let's have Nakayasha start working on this, build the building. Now this will be her first real, no, she dug out the, she had to flatten the ground where that house is. But this is a real dig out for her. She's going to have to dig the whole thing out. And then we're going to see right where all of this is. She's probably going to put concrete there, or stone, or cobblestone. We're going to end up ultimately putting clay, putting the terracotta back over these spots right here. I'm taking this off the fire. That's all we need is fire. Let me do this. We're just taking the construction pieces off of the chimney so that they're not a fire hazard. And there she is. And she's looking and she sees, and now she's going back. She's going to get some stuff. So we'll take 2 away from here. And I think we're good to go. I think that's good. And then she will get some things that she needs. Meanwhile, Lila, what are you waiting for?
Okay.
Let me see. You have food.
So
Why
what
do
will
you
I do
have
for
a
you?
bed? That's interesting. Why do you have a bed? She needs black wool panel, which is supposed to be delivered. We're going to have her ask for it again since she hasn't gotten it yet. Now that black wool panel, I think, is the same. How can that be the same? We don't have that bakery. We checked this morning and Justice can make that black wool panel. So we don't have to go over there and check. And there's Kai. Kai's kind of doing the same thing that Kiara is doing. He's like, I don't want to wear those chest plates. They're heavy, hot. I don't want to wear them. And here's the thing.
right away.
I think we might have to get some compost from Prasino. Let's come over here. If we get compost from Prasino, we're going to have to give them something. And let's come down here and let's look. And see what we're going to give them. Now we know that milk is coming, and we know that soybeans are coming, and we're sending chickpeas. And let's see how many chickpeas we have. And there is a meeting going on right here. Let's come here. I see you guys. I know. So we have 1,000 chickpeas of the Minecolonies one. We can send. Ooh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry about that. Ooh, that is so interesting that I've been doing that here lately. We can send 500 chickpeas. And for 1,000 soybeans, and 500 milk for 1,000 sand. Let me see how much sand we have. Let's come back. Let's look at the sand. We have 956. We have orange sand. We have 1,000. Red sand. Where's the red? Oh, look at that. We have only 7 red sand. So we actually need a shipment of sand from the little village where the canal is. We actually need to bring back a shipment of sand from there. Now we're going to get a little bit of sand from Nakayasha working on this building, but we don't have a lot even. So this is one thing. They wanted, I don't think they care what sand they get. So we have orange sand. I'm pretty sure they can make glass out of orange sand. So we'll say that we will send them, why don't we just send them 1,000 orange sand, and that will come out of the warehouse and go to them. And as a matter of fact, since we are here right now, let's come to here. Let's get the sand. Let's go to the orange. Let's go here. Let's find it and let's get 1,000. What is this that I have on me? I've got all sorts of things on me. I think they had to do with the work that I was doing at the other side. And we'll remake those things. Most of them should be there, and we shouldn't have too much problem with that. So let's take these away for a second, because I'm going to put these things up. Put that in, put that. You should be in the bag. Put that in, and let's go to the bag. And we have a banana. Let's take the banana and put it there. Let's take these down. Let's take these and this. I'll hold on to this for now. I have too many of these. I shouldn't have any torches, any of this or this. We'll take all of these pieces away. The stuff that belongs to them, this ore, and these came out of different buildings. This stone actually needs to go back. These can stay, this can stay, this can stay, and these are mine. Okay, I've got 4 books. Why? I don't know. Let's put these guys here. Let's put them here, and let's put these guys here. These belong to people who aren't here anymore, and that just gives me all these spaces. I'm just going to leave it for now. I'm here in here. I'm not going to put them in a stash. I'm just going to go ahead and find a place for them, I think. I might have to sort in order to do that. Oh, look. No. Yep, I'm going to have to sort. So let me sort the warehouse right here. The warehouse is sorted, and now we should have some space right here. Let's see. Nope.
Fish and chips. Just need some malt vinegar.
Wow. This looks like we are full. We are actually full. See this, Mr. Villager? MPA artist! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi. How are you? See this, Mr. Villager? This is the food that we have. We have tons of food. They don't want it. And that's what we're dealing with. And see the kelp? I think we're going to pause the bamboo and the kelp makers for now. And let's come here. Look at all this. Look at the lettuce and the peppers and the soybeans that we have. Yeah, we have plenty of food. They don't want it. And that's the problem. So I am going to end up putting this in the stash in hopes that they'll pick it all up. I don't want to do that. Here's a space. There we go. So let's put all of this. This belongs to them. This doesn't. This here, and this, and this. Okay, this doesn't belong to them. This is from me working on stuff. So we'll put that there. Let's get the sand first. And we're going to pull sand out. Yep. Yep. And let's get orange sand, and we've got it in several places. How much do we have? We practically have all of it right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are all, let me just make sure they're all sand. They are. And 10. So let me see how many we need based off of what we're sending them. We're sending them 1,000. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let's find one of the others is downstairs. Let's come down and look for another big amount. There we go, right here. And we have more sand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's see how much we need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to send them 1,024. So that's how much sand they're getting. 24. We're going to have to get us some yellow sand. You went back? Okay. Okay, welcome back. Hi. How are you? How are you doing? You just got off from work. How's everything? How's everything going? Let's go up and let's get, there isn't actually anything that we could have related to that. Yeah, I know. That's the thing. It's not that we don't have the stuff. It's not that we don't have food. We have quite a bit. Excellent. I'm glad to hear that. MPA, I'm glad to hear that. Work is slow because the summer is over, isn't it? Is the summer over where you are? I mean, has everyone gone back to school? Is that the reason why? Let's look here. Let's come here and let's get, what do I need? Chickpeas, ICK. Here's chickpeas, and we have 1,000, so we're gonna give them 500. Yeah, that's difficult. That is difficult. Let's find 500 chickpeas. Do we have any up here? I see a green right down below, and another green right down below there. So they're all down in this lower area. What does that say? And let's see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see how many that is. Chickpeas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. So we need 2 more. 1, 2, and that will give us the full amount that we're going to give them, which, no, not quite. Okay, let's take that. And so that's 512. So they're going to get 512. And this is 24. 512 chickpeas. And in exchange, they're going to receive 500 milk and 1,000 soybeans. So it's that's kind of about right. That's about right. So we're going to take these and we'll load them up on the balloon. 2 weeks ago, you just needed a shirt. Now it's a shirt, a sweater, and a jacket to go out. That quick. Whoa. We're still kind of in sort of like a fall. We're actually kind of really in a fall where in the mornings you need something warmer, but in the afternoons it's really still pretty warm. You can't make $28 an hour anymore. Oh, yeah. What did you say? At least it's not cold anymore where you are, because you're going into summer, aren't you, Mr. Villager? And we're going into winter. So yeah, because you're on the other side of the equator. And let's look here. You don't even have cows. Yes, you're almost vegan. Yeah, well, we pretty much are. We're not killing the dairy cows. We're using them for milk. And we are not killing the sheep until it's time for a holiday. And then we have the fatted lamb that we use for holidays. But other than that, we are not. Let's see if she started. Let's come over here. I don't see any evidence. Does your life show enough evidence? Okay. And nope, she's done nothing yet. So we're going to check on her in the morning and see what's holding her up. Vincentius Primus is, you feel like it's going to be super hot this year? It might be. It's been super hot in the northern hemisphere this year. So it might be where you are. Hold on. Let's see if I can have some tea. Vincentius can't hear me. He is actually in headphones. So, but that's him coughing because he's not feeling good. And pixel art takes a while. Yeah, it does. It does. It definitely does. As a way, as another income source, it definitely does. I've got the stuff that's going to go to. Should I go up to the? No, I know what we're doing. Hold on a second. Can I make it before the sun comes out? I think I can. We're going to take a nap. Just so that we're fresh for the next day. So we're going to come into our suite at the saloon and we're going to go to sleep. That's why you made a QR code. You're sponsored by Temu? Is Temu sponsoring you? Is that what you're saying? Interesting. Okay. And let's come over here. All right, let's do something very quickly. Let's go look and see what's holding up Nakayasha. So we already have a gathering of, see them right there? That's gathering. But they were just having a meeting and now Riley went off. So they're making deliveries. Or at least they're going off somewhere. And how's that working out for you? How's it working out having them as a sponsor? Are you getting support? What? Seriously? What do you mean you need that type of pickaxe? Oh, that's right. I know why. Because remember... No, hold on. Minimum stock. Let's add some stock here. Let's give her 3 diamond pickaxes. Notice that there is now minimum stock for builders, and we're going to do 3 pickaxes for her. Select, let's do diamond pickaxes. Right here, she's a level 5, and that should work. Is she gonna need a shovel? I don't think she is, but I'm gonna do 3 shovels just in case. We're just gonna do iron shovels for her. Iron shovels. We shouldn't need an axe, but I will probably do iron axe. Since I'm here right now, let's select that. Select, and now we've got axe, and then we'll do iron shovels, 3 iron shovels. This is actually, what time is it where we are? Where I am? Where I am, it is 4:10 in the afternoon, Eastern Daylight Time on the coast of the United States. It's 4:10. And let's look here. And I need shovel, iron shovel, S-H-O-V-E-L, and select that. And okay, so she'll at least have those. We could have her have torches also. What's she asking for? And let's take this and let's cancel. I'm going to let her ask for it again. And let's see if she gets those things from Vivan right across the way here. Let's make sure that Vivan can make the thing that she needs. So let's come here for a second. I just want to make sure that I didn't take off. So those are stone. There's diamond. There's an iron shovel. Let's get an iron axe. I don't see. Yep. Teach recipe. So let's teach iron. We probably stopped him from making them for a while, but we'll have him make some of these again. And the shovel I think was already there, and that was there. And then diamond. We'll have that coming out. Heading out? Okay. Okay, MPA. I'll see you soon. Take care. And let's go here. Diamond. And we've got pickaxe. I don't know whether I saw it. Wait, let's do that again. Let's do that one. And let's do an axe just in case. And let's do that. And let's do the shovel just in case. And there we go. So now he can make those. We have diamonds, we have iron, and now the van, where are you? So this is what begins to happen. So where is he? And if I come down here, see what I see here? See that right there? That's what's happening. So I'm not entirely sure why when we have food, no one is getting fed. And so that's the thing that I don't know. Okay, so stuffed pitas, she apparently doesn't have enough of any of this. So let's take them off. Let's take them all off, and I'm going to add them again. Let's add 3. She's small, but I'm going to add 3 stacks of dolma. Let's add 3 stacks of dolma. Let's add 3 stacks of stuffed pita. Stuffed pita, S-T-U-F-F-E-D. Pita. And there we go. Let's select that. And let's add 3 stacks of pottage. 3 stacks of pottage. And everything will be solved. Yeah. P-O-T-T-A-G-E. And let's select that. All right. So now we'll see if, and what does she have right now? She has, see, she has roasted garlic. From time to time, they will eat it. But I think the they that will eat it aren't here. I think that Jaslyn and Simeon and who's this in front? They're all level 5. They live in level 5 housing, and I think that's what's happening. And so that's why we're not getting those. And I know this becomes the thing, but this is why we're going to solve it by doing this, by this experiment. And there he is. So the van is there. There's Annie. Let's make sure that Annie can make everything that everyone needs. Crafting, special recipe. Whoa, look at the things. So shingles are what Annie can definitely do. So we'll do that. The red brick extra wall, teach that. Let's see here. Polished black stone. She can make that. And the brown bricks panel. Wow. She can make that. And brown bricks, that means she can make. And then red brick wall again. teach. That looks different. The oxidized copper panel, I don't, yeah, it's saying she can. Notice some of these things aren't disappearing. Let's see if that disappears. And so the only thing that didn't is the brown brick panel. Let's come here, let's go to regular recipes, crafting, and let's get brown brick. B-R-O-W-N. Brown brick, and there it is. Those are brown bricks, and that's how they're made. Terracotta and brick. And let's do that. And while we're here, just to make sure, let's do that also. And now that she can make those recipes, let's see now if she can do the custom recipe, if it'll go away. Teach recipe, and let's come back, and sure enough, it did go away. Teach recipe there, and that one's still there. The brown brick panels are still there. Yeah, so some of those came back. So that's Annie. Let's go down to Autumn. She's right here, and we'll have her right now. Whoops. We'll have her custom, teach recipe, and let's see. Spruce wood with copper. She can do that. And that's spruce wood. 2 different types. Let's teach it just in case it's 2 different types of things. The brick shingles. Let's teach that just in case. Let's teach that. Those went away. Let's teach that. I'm looking at these right here. This is something she definitely should be making. Look at all this stuff here. Okay. I think she's already making all the rest of that. Framed oak, let's teach it just in case. Dark oak planks, teach that. And this one here, teach that. So we still have those things that it's saying something about. Spruce wood, brick shingles, and let's look here. Let's go to recipes, teach recipe. Let's go to spruce wood. And there it is. This is spruce wood right here. Let's teach this. And the only way we can get these is from these. So stripped would give us 2 of these, would give us this. Let's do that. And I think that is going to, let's see if that helps get rid of those custom recipes. Stripped oak wood, stripped spruce wood. Seriously? Oak planks? Let's do regular recipe. I mean, it's possible. It is possible. Look at that. Teach recipe. And let's go to oak planks and oak wood. Okay, so because there are 2 towns, there was a time when the towns were helping each other. And I don't want that one. Where's another one? Isn't there another crafting? Why am I not getting... Why is that the only way to get plank? That's not right. There it is. Okay, 3, 4. And there it is. So let's teach that. Let's get 2 of these for this. And let's get how many of these for this? Because I don't think those are there. I actually don't think they're there. And I think the rest is probably okay, because that was very interesting right there. All right. So we've spent a lot of time over here, and I'm going to go over to the Wide River waterfront. I'm hoping that that'll get Nakayasha what she needs, so that this starts to be worked on. But we're going to go over to the Wide River, and I want to see something here. I want to see if Nakayasha will work on that if I'm at the Wide River. See these people coming back right now from over here? This is what's happening. And I'm not sure if that's a world gen thing. I didn't change any of the normal mod stuff that goes on for how big your towns are. So this is within the normal realm of these towns, and yet, let's see here, let me do this. Let me bring down this right here. Let's bring a blanket just in case, the build tool just in case, and let's come here. Notice these people didn't go to bed yet. And what time is it? It's after midnight. Now the story is, of course, they stayed up. They were doing stuff and stayed up. And so that's what we're looking at. So who is that? Who's that who's going home right now? Is that Omar? No, that's Muhammad. Muhammad, what are you trying to do? How are you stuck here? Isn't that interesting? I don't even know how he got there. But now he's very distressed that he can't find a way. So he's rerouting himself. And he keeps coming up and then he keeps coming back. Okay, let's call him to his shop. Let's call him to the shop and let's see if he can find his way home from there. We call. There he is. Good night. Where are you going? Wait, where are you going? Why are you trying to go that way? See what I mean? Isn't that interesting? Okay, that makes more sense. This is why we moved him to this house here, so that he would... No, he's going someplace else. Hold on a second. He is not going where I think he is. Hold on. Why is it? Okay, let's assign him right here. I think we didn't assign him here because we were thinking that he should be assigned to the other house, but he's not getting to the other house. So we are going to assign him here. Even though it's farther away, it's an easier trip for him, and he's not trying to go up into the mountains to try and get to wherever he's trying to get to. I don't even know where he's trying to go. He doesn't know. Where are you going? What? Well, see now, if we had mobs, if we weren't at peace, he would be dead. He just went into a cave on his way to freaking where? What? I don't understand where he thinks he's going. Recall the worker. All right. I don't think he's going to go anyplace differently tonight. I think he's committed to going to wherever he was supposed to be going. Wait, hold on, wait for it. I think he is. I think he is going there now. Now he's going there. Okay. I thought for sure that I was going to have to wait until the next day. Okay, so see, he's going up and he's going to one of the apartments. Will he get there before it's time? Let's see. Where are you going? Where is he going? Well, luckily it's daytime. Luckily it's daytime, and I think, and let me watch this for a second. I want to see what happens here. Ah ha ha ha. I had him up here. This isn't good for him. That's what happened. He's been trying to get to this house this whole time. That is what happened. Okay, that house isn't good for him. What? I totally forgot. Recall worker. No, you don't live there anymore. Yes, I know. Wait. That's why he kept going to the end of this room here. That's why he kept going over there. If I hadn't been around, he probably would have teleported up there. But now it's daytime.
Is there a problem?
Yeah, there is. Yeah, you're right. There is a problem. Bless you. No wonder you have a cold. I mean, you haven't gotten any rest. So, yeah, that's what happened. So we're having him live here. He's going to live in this apartment building right here. And notice that Omar and Athena and Peyton are the only ones that should be saying that they're starting work. I don't have any indication when I'm over at the Wide River that anyone in town is doing anything. And that is why we are moving the cookery. I have to go all the way over to here before I start seeing anyone working. And let's see. And I'm still not, so let's see what happens. So yes, so this is the thing that I like. I know I sound distressed, but I'm actually fine with it. I like it. I'm just trying to figure out how to get them. Hi, Kaya. She doesn't live here. She's visiting. She's a Howard who's visiting. So she is a relative of Fright Swidey. No, of Marmaduke. She's one of Marmaduke's relatives who is visiting from another town. Remember the bees? Let's see if we have any. Now we have bees here. Is that the strangest thing? Now, they both took holidays. Daisy took a holiday. She was not working, and yet she has bees. She has at least 2. That might be the beginning of a new set of bees. And I can understand it if when I had them go on vacation, the bees went away. I'll accept that the bees went away when they went on the holiday, the Labor Day holiday, that the bees went away. Now, wherever her bees were, I know there's always one here. So this would be practically like an emergency bee if something happened here and we didn't have any. I don't know why these two are still around, but they are. And I'm glad of that. So she at least has 2 bees, so that means that she can at least get more. And she does have honey. And let's see what it
Can I help
says.
you?
And let's see what it says. She has glass bottles, which she needs. And she was just spamming, but she doesn't actually have any food. So she actually could, in fact, be hungry. And you can hear that there are bees in there. So they did not have the catastrophe that Prasino had. So if anything, if necessary, when there are more bees here, if Prasino still only has the 1 bee, we might get some bees from Rosa Ouro for Prasino. But so far, Prasino only has, Rosa Ouro only has 2. So we'd still have to wait until they had a decent amount of bees back. Now there's 3. Okay, so as their bees build up, we'll see. We'll see if we need to send some over to Prasino to replace their bees. I didn't think about the fact that the person being gone. Wow, this is all the way here. That's pretty amazing. This is from inside the, yeah, we'll send it back. That's supposed to be at the warehouse, and somehow it's gotten all the way over here. So it's on its way back to the Wide River warehouse. And she is, that's the other thing that we needed. That's the other thing that we need here. There is no question that we're not going to have enough compost. So we are actually going to have to give them more sand, more than 1,000 sand. Let's do 2,000. Let's do 2,000 sand. Let's get some yellow sand. The other part is going to be yellow. And we're going to get that from the other town. And I'm going to have to put the name of that town on that town, I think, so that I don't forget. But we're going to get yellow sand, so they're going to get orange sand and yellow. They're going to get 1,024 orange and 1,024 yellow, so that we can get 1,000 compost. And that's the trade. That's the trading. So if it was set up now that we could actually trade for real, that would be the arrangement that we would be making. And then shipments would go back and forth between the 2 sets.
Fish and chips. Just need some malt vinegar.
I do not understand why you're not getting something. You actually have a minimum here. But you're not getting anything. So this is a builder who's not getting anything. Let me look. So pickup priority. It's not so much pickup. task assignment, automatic, manual, use shears. This block is the correct block that we want for that area as a fill block. I don't understand, but it's happening again. All right. How much? So we have about a half hour, and what I'm going to do is leave them. It kind of means I would have to stay in this area. I'm going to find out something for a minute. I should not have to do this. I should not have to. But I'm going to find out something for a second.
Yes.
I'm going to call Vincentius just for a second.
Yes.
I am actually... Your clerics in your hometown use Notch. Keep us hopeful and determined. Uh-huh. Yeah. I do not understand why, if I'm at one end of a small town, the other side of town doesn't work. And I shouldn't have, that shouldn't be something that has to be fixed.
And yet it is.
Because
The radius that
yeah,
that Minecraft keeps chunks loaded.
yes.
That chunk is only 16 blocks square.
So they only
There's
keep
like a certain number of chunks out from where you are stay loaded. I don't know what the default is for the number of chunks, but anything past that is.
So I'm on 12 chunks. I know that.
No. That's render distance.
Render distance?
That's not the same as keeping.
Well, where do I find this other thing?
I don't know that there's a
Any-
setting, but what I will do is before next time, before Thursday, I will find
Okay.
a mod. There are mods that let you
Chunk out farther?
that essentially let you mark locations to stay loaded.
Now, I know that they weren't doing that because then raids would happen in those sections, and I guess that's some sort of raid control or something like that. But I don't understand. I mean, this is a relatively small town. So it's something that I don't know, people. It has nothing to do with Minecolonies. It has something to do with a misunderstanding that I have. This town is only 100 people, and granted, it is L-shaped as opposed to a big square. And maybe that L shape is causing there to be a discommunication, that I'm getting separated in some kind of way. Yeah,
It is not chunk loading.
it's not chuck loading. What is it?
No, because Minecolonies, the colony borders act like a chunk loader.
That's what I thought.
However,
However,
there's someone on Reddit asking about this. Someone answers, says, I'm afraid your problem isn't chunk loading, rather it's that Minecraft's mob mechanics means that outside, I think 32 blocks of a player, mobs don't move.
outside 32 blocks, mobs don't move. So it's Minecraft, actually.
It's a Minecraft limitation.
That doesn't... Out of 32 blocks, I mean, that isn't...
Seems like really...
Doesn't it?
But it doesn't seem like that would affect Minecolonies things. That seems like that would just be vanilla Minecraft mobs.
Yeah, I don't understand. why I'm having this problem. So I could ask on Discord. I hesitate to. They're so busy porting 21 that I hesitate to ask. But I'm at a loss.
What is not moving?
So what happens is, and Mr. Villager is thanking you for explaining it to me. So what happens is, if I'm over at the White River, nothing gets done on the other side of town. And it's all the same town.
Right. It's all within the town borders.
It's all within the town border. I am not outside of a border.
And so building doesn't happen. And
Worse, food doesn't happen. And that's the problem. Building doesn't happen, food doesn't happen, deliveries don't happen, because I'm too far away from the courier, too far away from the warehouse for those things to happen. So I understand it. I don't understand how other people are handling this. The only thing I can think is that their towns are square. And this is not a square town. This is an L shape around this mountain. So are you telling me that monstrous Byzantine or those big, huge places that they made in Minecolonies servers are not loading completely every time, are not loading the whole town? So how is the cookery supposed to work then? So that means I would have to have a cookery in 3 different sections in order to make sure I have a warehouse here I'm not using. I'm going to have to divide them up and have them work out of this warehouse too. And that means I'm going to have some people pretty quickly. I'm going to have more people here than I do because of this. And hold on for a minute, because I think both of them are pretty close to the same number of people. And it's just not. Because Rosa Ouro is having this problem, Prasino is not, and Prasino is a square. Prasino is actually a square town. And the Druids on the mountain, I don't know why that's working, but it is. Maybe it's just because of the way the setup is, but that seems to be working for them. Let's come here for a second. I have 113 people here. And I think I have like 109 or 100 and something at in Prasino. I have 113. Does increase render distance? Nope. That's what Vincentius Primus was saying, that increased render distance doesn't do anything. It makes you see farther, but it doesn't do, it shouldn't.
There are a couple settings in Minecolonies config that we can try playing with before next time.
Is it something that can be done? I'm going to ask. I'm going to explain that I have an L-shaped town around a mountain, and that the cookery is at one end of town.
I suspect that's the problem because there are 2 settings. One is called force load colony, and it defaults to true. And it says if part of the colony is loaded by an owner/officer, should the colony be kept loaded? So you're causing it to load, so it should be kept loaded. And is the colony chunk loading strictness option, and it defaults to 3, but it maxes out at 15. And I suspect that
that I'm beyond 15.
no, I think you're beyond 3. You're in a weird shaped colony.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they probably coded for the normal
For a
case.
square.
For the normal case, it was square or circle.
A square or a circle, and this one just happens to be an L. All right.
We'll try bumping. It defaults to 3, so we'll try bumping it up to 15 for next time and see if that works.
Okay. Okay, and then I can do that. You think that's the bad side of the city being this shape instead of being like Prasino? I think the idea would be to try to develop colonies inside the town with the logistics system. Yeah, it does seem to be about logistics, doesn't it? Well, that's not happening. I'm not going to be restricted by that. I'm not going to be restricted by that when I do the tool, and I will show you this, everybody, that when I do the builder tool, I am not outside of the boundary of the build. I am not outside of the boundary of the town. I am from one end of the boundary to another, which means that either no one is getting this far. Is it possible? Hold on. So let me do this for a minute. Let me come over here. This is the border. Right here. I'm not over the border. I'm not out of the border. This is, whoops, let me do this. You can see the border markings on this town right here. I am within the border. Otherwise, I couldn't make the town. And that is fascinating. And I actually think that what that means, and maybe that is the reason that they started allowing a second warehouse and allowing some of these other things to be duplicated. Because look at this. There I am. There's the town right here, coming all the way across right here like this. So I am fully at the border. Maybe there's a point in the specific inside the L that could make the entire, or at least 75% of it working. There probably is, and this is why we're building. So what I noticed, Mr. Villager, is that, see this restaurant right here? Everyone wants to come to this restaurant. So I think this restaurant is the center. Or the town hall actually is the center. But the town hall's the center. I don't have anything up here. See this whole area where we have this forest? This forest is pristine. So we don't have anything going on in this area. And I don't know whether that makes some kind of confusion. And it would be curious to find out. I mean, look, we can even go across the river in several sections. And I'm not even doing that. So I think it's the shape. And so I'm curious to find out. I'm curious to find out what's happening. And a lot of people build a lot of things like I do. I don't know what happens to their people. You know, I don't know what happens with their people and to their people in regards to doing the builds that they do. I'm not that far removed, even though I'm in creative. I'm not that far removed from survival. I actually am not. I'm not importing a lot of stuff. They are making their own things. I know that if I don't come over here, this isn't going to get done any farther. I do know that. And if I don't go to the other side where Hira is, that's not going to get done. So it might be, like I said, it might be a thing where if that's going to be the case, then I will divide up the couriers and hope that it doesn't, that they don't think that they don't have enough couriers. But I can divide up the couriers between the two shops. So when I go over here, there are couriers that are going to work over here. And when I'm over here, there's going to be a cookery. I don't know whether I should build this cookery here. I know she's building it. I'm going to build the cookery here. I'm going to remove the cookery from over here. I'm not sure it's going to work anyway at this location because they're not getting any food. Lexi's not getting any food. That almost makes it seem like the cookery should be over here somewhere at this end. It's probably the reason why the people in Prasino were able to get to sleep. Maybe, yeah. I think also the people of Prasino got to sleep because the firefighters came back. The firefighters were off duty. They were out and people were worried about them because they have family members and things like that. And that's the story of why Prasino was not. That's not happening here. So there's Ember right up here. And Ember, who's coming up? There's Marmaduke. Marmaduke's going to have no problem getting any food here because she actually has food. Oh, she did. She doesn't
so
anymore. Wise. Yeah, look at that. Wow. All right. Okay. This is so fascinating. It fascinates me, and I'm just trying to figure it out. And what I'm trying to figure is, yeah, I know it's an edge case. Of course I know it's an edge case. But, yeah, because, I mean, how many people have L-shaped places? If they have cliff style, a lot of times they have it where they, let me come over here. I think there are some over here where they have cliffs. Let me look right here. See these cliffs right here? So they would have the town built like all in these cliffs right here, but it would still be pretty square. See how these are here? These are like the rock in Prasino that we could actually build stuff on here. And that's what it would be like, and it would be pretty square if we did that. But we didn't. We didn't. Your theory is right. Maybe it was that you go to the right spot. The only issue is it possible to have a spot like that? Yes, that is true. That is true. Do you think that it's best can be done, settle all the infrastructure at both sides, and this would guarantee that none of them get in trouble? For example, more forges, mines, foresters. The thing that we need is the cookeries. So they seem to be saying that you only needed one cookery, but maybe they were doing the thing where you only needed one cookery because they only had one restaurant, not 7. So that is something we're going to have to look at. And it might be that there does need to be a cookery for every restaurant. I got the impression that someone was suggesting, and maybe they hadn't thought about it, someone was suggesting Well, if I have one cookery, then I could have more than one restaurant in different places. But have they tried that yet? I don't know. So that's what we're going to do. So we have a cookery here. This cookery isn't cooking for anybody. I don't know why, but they're not cooking enough food for anybody. Now, I know we don't have any milk, and it could just be the milk, but I mean, we have other foods that don't require. She's got 64 fetas.
Right away.
She has 32, no, she has 64 fetas. The pasta, does the pasta need butter? Does the dolma need butter? Let's look and see. Let's look and see what they need for a second. So let's come here. I know this I keep ending up coming back to this. So the pottage doesn't need any cheese. And all the ingredients are there except bowls. Hold on. She doesn't have any. So she's not getting a delivery. Let's look. Let's look here and see how many bowls there are. She's supposed to have 3 stacks of bowls. She's supposed to be getting kelp. She's not getting any. I think the sushi is made with salmon, and that's why we have it. But just a second, let me see for a minute. Where is it? Right here? Let's see if the sushi is made with salmon. No, it isn't even. The rice balls are made. Yes, it is. And yes, it is. So that's why there is the request for raw salmon. We do have rice. We don't have any salmon. One single cookery fulfilled the demand. We need more people. Considering there are 3 restaurants, wouldn't it be fair that we have 2 kitchens? There are 7 restaurants. I couldn't get them to answer. I couldn't get them to answer on Discord. They were busy. So I couldn't get them to answer in regards to how many restaurants a cookery would support. And maybe it's because I didn't say it like that. And that's interesting. I have to remember that sometimes there are some language barriers and things. And sometimes maybe I'm not asking a clear enough question. So maybe I'll do that when I get done, which is now. So that's what I'm going to do, people. I'm going to Discord and I'm going to find out something about what's going on and see what's happening. Because before the update, it seemed like it was okay again. It seemed like it was okay. And then the update happened and now it seems like that. But I don't think it's that. I need some foodstuffs that isn't there. We don't have any milk. And maybe we have to have it in order for anything to be made, even though there's a whole bunch of things that we have the ingredients for and they're not getting. The bowls, we have a carpenter right here, and let's do this right now. Let's make sure, not that one, this one right here. Let's make sure that she can make bowls. That's these, and we're going to make them out of oak. and I should have gotten some so we wouldn't have to go through everything. But since we've started, let's see if we can find it. Let's see if it's going to come up for us anytime soon. Nope. All right, so let me do this. Let's get oak. Or should we do spruce? Or should we do birch? Let's do birch. We're going to make the bowls out of birch. And let's come here. And let's come to here. Can we make bowls out of birch? Let's find out. Birch. And let's do this. And let's change 1, 2, 3. And there we are. And so let's have them start making it out of birch. We know for sure that Santana is growing birch. So is there some of the restaurants who are blocking the line? Like there is some restaurant who's asking for food, but it's making the others not receive any. It's more than likely. That's a good question. And I'm going to keep that question in mind, Mr. Villager, right now when I go over there. So this is where we're going right now. Thank you, everybody, for being here. We are going to make another one, just another cookery, and we'll just see what they say and see if I can get an answer and do it that way. No, 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 no. No, everything is good. No, Mr. Villager, you are fine. I am going to talk to the support at Minecolonies on Discord and see what the answer is. So, Mixasa, if you're still there, merci beaucoup. Thank you for being here. Zaf is probably asleep. But Zaf, Afgaristo, MPA, it was fun having MPA for a minute or two, but she's usually getting off from work. Mr. Villager, obrigado. Ah, you are there. Bonsoir, bonsoir. And yeah, here we go. We've been listening to the music of drone hands, and now we're going to listen to Vincentius Primus's music. And here we go, everyone. Bye for now. Bye for now. I will tell him, Mr. Villager. Bye.